fail not online as Pee-wee is going to know that a res is coming here. And with the zone reopening, it looks like they're going to keep onto this chase. Knockup didn't land. Pee-wee taking a lot of damage from that steady shot, but the damage from Palm is good as well. Stasis coming down from Padre as the blank cartridge comes out to take out Palm, but now it's going to be a 2v2. And without the plague available, Pee-wee should be able to get this kill. Here's the cat punch available. Looks like he doesn't get it down in time. And now Moonshade in a 1v2. Dodging out of the steady shot here. Is he going to be able to fight this off here? Double shot is going to land too. Steady shot is going to take him down. Looking at the mini-map, I mean, Shield Cat is not too far away, so...
And they are aware.
Yeah, they're definitely aware. Oh, and we only have 10 seconds left. This is getting scary. We'll see which way they decide to go here. Looks like the safeties are going to come out. Team tried to scout out where they could be, and now they're in Nimrod's Gate back to Grapple. One and only, barely surviving here. The Wickline buff just not enough to take him down, but now they're on the run, and it's going to be pretty difficult to run away from Bommy here as the activation of the Plague follows them. That will be one and only getting taken down here by Dola-chan, who's trying to fight against Emmy here. Gonna keep on the chase. Their pulsar missiles doing a little bit of damage here. But Dola gonna stick on this. It'll be an interesting fight here. Emmy could have a chance of like winning this because he does have a little bit of shield break here, but unfortunately I think the Wickline buff is doing a little bit too much damage to him. Knockup will land and only 8 seconds left. It looks like our team solo mid will go down. As another fight is still posturing a little bit here in Forest. I'll see as Virtus starts to make their way up here. Safety drones are going to go down for the side of the Jolly Rogers. Just trying to play for this to sell a poke here. But their timers are getting pretty low here. A nice pull onto Chandra is going to do a lot of damage. As G-Check's trying to play it safe, but their timers are going to start ticking pretty low. They got to start making their way in soon as they do swap here. Poke is pretty potent here from Taudufo. Also with the White Miter on top of that from Congo. Yeah, look at that damage onto Chandra. Is pretty crazy. G-Trex is safe, so he's able to put down a lot of damage here. Chandra is going to try to save someone with the ult, but it won't be enough time here. As another pull will land from Taudufo. He does go down, but I think that will be enough to secure it unless G-Trex goes down. Oh, that was a little bit scary. So Virtus is going to start taking some damage here from Trifecta, who's trying to force something. They don't have very many kills. Palm taking quite a bit of damage here. Moonshade forcing them out still. Pee-wee going to try to use the bouncing ball here onto Chandra. The taunt not quite going to land here as the exclusives have to be used defensively. It looks like a Kudetta will be going down, but with that, the Bub Brigade is coming here for the third party. Palm is going to be stuck in the corner here. The stun's going to land, and with the movement speed, he's trying to escape. Unfortunately, the Twins Rush will help secure that kill. And now Pee-wee and Moonshade trying to make sure that they don't get this res so easily. They might be able to pick up these 2 kills here if they don't get third-partied. Arky only has 2 seconds left. And it will go up to 10 here now because the zone's closed. Chandra, though, taking quite a bit of damage. The convergence does land. The slow's going to be good. As they're just fighting outside of the zone. Ziggy tried to get a little bit of action on that one, too. But Chandra should go down here in a moment, I'd imagine. Safety drone going to try to go down to save it, but
it's not by much with characters like William and Yu-Min, who are relatively shorter ranged. 4 ranged characters. They're just going to wait for this Chronosphere to move, and it will. Unfortunately, it will be moving towards Team Solo Mid, which will help give them a better game state here. Or Monster on the side has an angle. He's going to look for it. The electrostatic surge with the dissipation comes through, and that'll be Emmy going down relatively quickly here as the team's follow-up on top of it was more than enough to take him down promptly.
Stands at like a baseball game and the guy's like yelling if anyone wants any like peanuts or something. Is he going through the stands? That's Lumi with his 4-star mode. As Emmy gets aggressed on here by Elite Nesson, trying to kite it out here as Electromagnetic Storm actually goes out but doesn't catch Emmy in it. But I think unless he's able to keep kiting this out, his E cooldown is pretty low here as long as he keeps hitting it. That one did not hit, so I think it might be lights out for Emmy here as they finally catch up, unless he can get 1 kill of his own. Oh my god, he might be able to.
Wait.
Okay, just kidding, I lied. This human character is just too much for these melees to handle unless... Oh my god, he gets 2 of them on his own. I'm second rift.
Now down in Beach. Nimrod Gate coming through for both sides of Virtus. Oh, Spirit Air connects on Hashida. Chandra trying to create an opening onto Hashida, but another Nimrod's Gate comes through.
Oh my god.
Nimrod's Gates overlapping on each other here as Hashida does get taken down. Spawn 45 seconds on that. Lumi currently being taken by Team Solo Mid. Jolly Rogers seem interested in a contention over this objective here, as it's really the only thing on the map. at this point, playing for fun, finds the taunt onto Tadafo, but
Oh my gosh.
and Gobu over the wall, finding Emmy with Congo alongside him, trying to look for more with the White Lily, but not able to find it, but
they also have 500 credits on him. It'd be really nice if they could get a call in right before our zones do start, as Patre gets landed on here and gets blown up instantly. Very unfortunate the team wasn't around. The Nimrod's Gate gonna go through, and Yabi trying to see if they can save this fight, as a nice blink from Palm dodging out on the taunt. And with that, Hashida goes down to Piwiwi, I'd imagine, with the bouncy ball, and Yabi gonna follow suit here.
Via versus Trifecta here. Virtus in control of the zone. Trifecta on the approach here. White Lily catching out Moonshade, who's isolated, but man, just to get out of the situation, Moonshade chunked, but not dead. That's all that matters as the rockets come through. Mostly going wide, but the return fire from Trifecta is pretty good. Moonshade just needs to find a way to heal up. Looks like Palm will be able to supply that first team while keeping Virtus and Macedia in combat simultaneously, not allowing any of them to heal up. Piwiwi pushing the advantage. He has to try and make sure they don't rest, while Palm keeps using these star abilities to heal up his teammates. Another Nimrod's Gate comes through. Taunt lands, but it's just too low. As Kudeta, Arki, though, finding a return kill on the Moonshade on the top side. Both teams going to regain a bit of timer. Safety drone coming down inside the temporary zone, but Piwiwi and Palm are getting chunked so hard. Arki on the backside with Chandra, both full health and more than willing to close this fight out. Not quite yet. Kudeta trying to open it. Springtrap does put him into the wall. Meanwhile, Large Chunky goes in off of that exclusive. Oh, Arki's getting bounced around, but he ends up okay on the tail end of it all. But down he goes after a while, but does get a good amount of damage out. The fight extending further here. Aura Monster does look quite good in this kind of situation where there's a low amount of DPS. Goes to play the course with the third party from Jolly Rogers comes in, finding their way onto Kudeta. Chandra evacuates the premises in the red box. They will be seen by the Raven here. Lots of damage getting thrown out at each other, but nothing concrete landing, playing for fun. It's going to get chunked here. Gobu on the top side dealing with Emmy. Does manage to use the moving reload to get out of that enhanced Q, but Jolly Rogers do lose Tadafo in the process. Kudeta's just in the corner. Or sorry, Congo, sorry. Does manage to jump over the wall, but Jolly Rogers do lose Tadafo in the process. Gobu now on the run, playing for fun. Does see that ward go down, so perhaps doing a little bit of an investigation, but Gobu going to play it safe. Head over towards the Hyperloop instead of trying to force the revive. What is this? Down on the ground comes one and only. He's going to get comboed off of the stun from the top. One and only. Punished for his greed, but they do have control over Lumi, so they are able to get the revive very quickly.
Trap here. Odyssey's going out still from Bommy. Gonna proc the Maelstrom here, just a little unfortunate. Yeah, and the stacks are coming out. We can see the blink coming out soon here. Tetragon does go down, but fortunately the roundhouse kick actually didn't land here. So it means Bomby should be able to pick up this kill as Tomorrow on the run from Aura Monster here is going to get stunned. Trying to make it back to the team, and with the CC immunity shield from the Kyr's case, he is able to run out and escape and heal back the team. And the healing plant is here. So it should be a win out for Shieldcat, I'd imagine. The timers are getting really low on the side of Crispy Critters.
Elite Ness down to 4 seconds. This Kronos here is running away from him. He jumps forward to get inside of it. Tries to find something, but the Curious Case with the CC immunity will keep Bomby safe from that spring trap, and it will be an easy fight for Shieldcat to close out here. Focusing down Aura Monster first and dealing with the lone support of Elite Ness and afterwards. Shieldcat
going south. I believe I see, teams starting to make their way in here to try to take it. It's going to be Duo Red. Tetragon goes out, but Large Chunky actually misses out on the combo here. F-Stop not quite gonna land either, and now it's like we just do a trade-off as Aura Monster goes in, gets his one. Now Leet going for the revive here.
And on the sneaky here, as Trifecta thinks that Virtus is over in Factory and will be there to fight against Jolly Rogers. So with that, Virtus gonna get engaged on against Large Chunky here, but Arky safe on the backside. Shortbow is able to take him down. They find the first kill of the fight. Now they have to deal with Aura Monster and Leet Nessen on the tail end of this. Oh, F-Stop comes down. Chandra is gonna go down, but Arky on the back is still okay. Shortbow coming through, but it's not gonna be enough. Or they just get ripped through. The healing of Aura Monster and Leet Nessen side by side, and Jolly Rogers holding the line. Perhaps Trifecta feels that the checkpoint team might still be in this area, but oh my goodness, Palm gets chunked and charmed as Piwiwi getting taken down from the acceptance speech of Gobu, who's currently playing over the wall right now, regrouping with his team, looking to play slow Congo, tagged by Ghostlight. Has to wait for that to expire before he can access a lot of healing again, as Ghostlight has quite strong heal cut tied to it. Palm gets assassinated on the backside by Gobu, and this will be a win out here for Jolly Rogers. Moonshade will go down.
Make our way into the zone here. A telephoto camera is being distributed across the team. We'll see how this starts here. Odyssey's trying to start to go forward. Sun's gonna land from Stamoro here. Gobu gonna have to use that acceptance speech as the protocol violation does come out. And it looks like that is one person down. They got the kill onto Bami here thanks to the ulti from Congo. Pushing forwards to Stamoro too to pick up that kill. And unfortunately, Dola has no ulti available here. So he's going to be a sitting duck as Congo just engages on him here. Stasis is going to come out, and with that, that will be the Jolly Rogers winning out on round 6.
Here, as they take their time. Meanwhile, on the other side of the map, Shieldcat will have to fight out against Manhattan Cafe. And we'll see how they approach this. Navi has a taunt angle, doesn't connect though. So with that, just backs out as the protocol violation gets dropped. Navi holding the front lines here. Hashida has to be careful to not get opened up on Patre going in. Dola gets low. That's the stasis burst as Patre is still super healthy. Drops the last judgment timer ticking. I see someone down to 5 seconds. It's going to be Dola-chan. 1 second of Samuro who pops. And with that, Manhattan Cafe wins on the bottom side. Meanwhile, on the top side, Avertis Amicedia trying to approach the indomitable wall of triple range that Trifecta offers. Piwiwi stepping forward, trying to find some damage. Nimrod's Gate comes through to break through the neutral. Kadeta just on 5 seconds of timer. Piwiwi getting caught out here. It's going to go down, and that will be the timer refund they need. They just need to finish the corpse and play 2v3 from here and not lose out on timer. Moonshade is low, but he's dropping a lot of damage with rockets. Moonshade stepping forward. Kadeta gets the shield from the top with the exclusive to pull Arky into range for a longbow auto attack, and Palm will go down after. Roll Furtus sitting in this spot. Plague, you can see it in the top left corner. It's a big cooldown for the side of Kiara. Very ultimate reliant character, up in 8 seconds, so they're just biding their time for safety drones. Unfortunately for them, Chronosphere is moving into them. Vertus Amicedia, they have vision on the bottom side in the bush, so they're gonna hug this bottom side for now, sending out a recon drone to scout out the sand mushroom here. Another Nimrod's Gate comes down, double cube put on top of it. Nyabi waits out the cube, sends a taunt, goes wide. We'll see if Arky gets out. No, he goes down immediately. Arky gets assassinated. And with that, it should be Manhattan Cafe winning out. Patre is on top of Chandra. He has nowhere to go. They have no way to cancel out this plague at this point. And with that, Manhattan Cafe